What's up, guys? Flash Frame here, and today we're talking about an issue that I thought we were well and done with. Alex Mauer. Now, for those of you that don't remember, about a year ago, Alex Mauer began issuing DMCA takedowns to various channels over the audio, the music in a game called Star Mazer DSP. Star Mazer DSP is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up that she had done some work on, and she felt that she didn't get a fair shake. She went on an entire rant about how the company had mistreated her and that she was going to use these DMCA takedowns as a way to mobilize people against the studio. Well, that failed. Leonard J. French, our favorite copyright attorney, as he's known on YouTube, Leonard J. French took up the case with the creator of Star Mazer, Don Thacker, and they went ahead and took Alex to court and won the case. The judge putting stipulations in the way for Alex, basically saying you are not allowed to DMCA takedown any Star Mazer DSP footage. Like, you're not allowed. You have no copyrights over this. You don't have the copyrights. Simple as that. You don't have the copyrights for this. So here we are again. Months later, we'd thought, most of us had figured she was gone. She had lost the case, and she's recently reached out to various YouTubers. I am not one of those, but Sid Alpha, she reached out to Leonard French, who opposed her in this, basically saying, I have nothing left. I'm DMCAing various channels again. Now, before I go any further, I do want to go through the following channels have been affected that we know so far: AGM Playism, Awkwarts, Need for Spin, The Gaming Ground, Mr. Fox, iHeart Indie, Chef Fitaris, and Scotty Awesome Sauce. Now, some of these pages have been inactive for quite a while. Months. 10 months on a couple of them I saw since their last posting. Others have been active as I know Scotty just did a thank you video to Sid Alpha's viewers that have come to say hi. So I am going to actually link in the description of this video links to each of these channels. Go give them some love, guys, if you haven't already. I'm assuming if you follow me, you probably follow Sid Alpha. So yeah. Anyways, so here we are again. Now, Alex is a transgender individual, and while that normally shouldn't matter, a lot of what she has done, a lot of what she has said, has been she's actively in the past tried to mobilize trans advocates on her side during this entire thing. despite the fact that her employer, Dawn, had attempted to help her through her transition and everything while she was employed for the studio. And she comes off as someone who lives in Europe and sees how the European healthcare system takes care of transgender individuals compared to America. She comes off as someone who self-medicates. I've done videos on this in the past. If you look at my old Alex Maurer content, it's all about kind of trying to figure out her mentality on why she's doing this. And we're back to that again, because that's my interest in all of this, is her mentality. Why is she doing this the way that she's doing it? And Alex seems, the only end game I can think of here is because she's apparently messaged Sid and others and said that she has nothing left. If that's the case, then the only reason I can think of her violating the court order is so that she can get into prison for the free healthcare. Now, I'm torn on this because we know that Alex has had financial difficulties, and we know that, and part of that is her own doing. Don't get me wrong, but we know that she's had financial difficulties, and we know that she has had a history of self-medicating on hormones, and we know that there are other issues going on with Alex. So where I am kind of torn is her abusing this to go to prison for health care potentially helps her, and that's good so far as a person has gotten help. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time something like this would have happened. There was the report a few years ago of the guy who robbed a bank so that he could get sent to prison for the health care. This isn't the first time that someone has broken the law to get into prison to get free health care, because that's the dire straits that America is in right now so far as healthcare goes, and it's really sad. So that's the only thing I can think of for any reasonable rationale for why she would do this. Now, when it comes to unreasonable, which she has proven to be unreasonable in the past, this could just be malicious, I don't give a fuck. It could. It could completely be malicious, fuck it, I don't give a shit attitude from Alex. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I would not be surprised at all. But I still have a little hope in humanity, I guess. And a little bit of hope that maybe Alex isn't as trash of a person as she seems like she can be. And that despite the harm that she's doing to these smaller YouTubers, she sees it as her only way to get help. And I don't know. I don't know at this point, because it could honestly go either way. As someone who is transgender, as someone who is around people who are transgender all the time, it's hard to say how one would react put in the situation that Alex has been put into. And, you know, I've got a whole series of videos about this from when she first started this. So, anyways, it's just, I wanted to get this out. I wanted to get my thoughts out on this. Um, Alex, I doubt you're going to come watch my video. But if you do watch my video, for the love of God, stop this. You're actively not helping yourself. There are other options. There are other ways that you can go about this. And this isn't the right way. But you've clearly made up your mind, and you know, you're gonna reap the whirlwind because you know, Don and Leonard tried to help you, and you didn't see it as help. You saw it as an attack, and now they're left having to attack. So, you know, you reap what ye reaps what ye sows, as they say. And yeah, this sucks. This sucks. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description to the channels that have been affected. They're all small channels. All of them. I mean, some are even smaller than I am, and I'm tiny. So, just go check these guys out and leave some love. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.